Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 121 of WCW. I'm Swarls. It is Thursday. Usually WCW is on Tuesday, but we switched the days because Nick wanted to watch the Knicks play playoff basketball. So hopefully they are winning, and that wasn't a complete waste of time for him. Hopefully he didn't change it for no reason, bro. Anyway, we have Clash of the Champions 32 coming up, where we're going to have the block finals for our big tournament to crown a new champion. But we got two TVs. We got Go Home Saturday night and Go Home Super Nitro to book. So, and it's Wednesday, which of course means it's a Saturday night taping. So let's just get into it. All right, no nights off. Where haven't we been in a bit? I feel like the Northwest is, it's like Super Nitro territory now. I've been to the Great Lakes since October, so I think we're due for the Great Lakes. Browsing Incognito just resubscribed for 6 months. Thank you, Incognito. Let's see, where are we? 18. The last time we were here was for Halloween Havoc, which was in Illinois. So let's go to not Illinois. Let's go to Indiana University in Bloomington, Indiana. Now we're talking. Knicks are being dog walked. Well, that's a shame. You hate to see it. Nick might come into the chat during like halftime or something and be real grumpy. I hope that happens. I guess we should get finishes for Clash, but I don't know that we actually need them. Alright, and we didn't get any. So great. Michael Hayes has approached you backstage. He wants to be added as a locker room leader. Oh, fuck. He, like, directly wants... Chat, what do we think? Thumbs up, thumbs down on making Michael P.S. Hayes a locker room leader. I'm leaning thumbs down. I think that'll make him mad, but I mean, we don't. We do use him as a commentator, which he is actually very good at. Oh, chat's just like unanimous. Unanimously do not make this man a leader. All right. I don't think a commentator should be leader of the locker room. I think that's a weird dynamic. So we're just going to tell him he's not right for the role. I feel like I'm in enemy territory as a Hawks fan. I don't watch... I'm a neutral bystander here. Nick is the Knicks fan, obviously. That'd be like if there was a team in the NBA called the Swarlies. I'd have to be a fan. Okay, he didn't seem to be that mad, although maybe later we'll find out he's mad. The fact that Hayes survived the drug test is what... Yeah, that... I think Heyman also passed it, and I was like, well, I need to fire him for the lore I'm doing, so I think we just fired him, but I was shocked that they both passed. That was crazy. Training... Bullpen yelled at a fan. Fan probably deserved it. Gordon Soley pulled a rib on Steve Armstrong. Mankind was just fun to be around. Ooh, I could get the best viewers. Sorry. Had to ban that guy real quick. Alright. Back to this. No addressing the locker room. Alright, what the hell did we do last week? Tenryu beat Vampiro to advance. Was that the only semifinal we did? It would appear so. Alright, this maid is also building to sold out, so I guess I should probably focus on that. But the Clash will be happening on Tuesday after the Saturday that this airs. So let's give them the big Tenryu Austin promo. I think of this like 8 minutes. Big promo. Piping. Block. Bracket. Final at Clash. Just basic, you know, Stone Cold, Steve Austin getting his title back. Tenryu. Honestly, no idea what Tenryu would say, but he'll figure it out. You guys are gonna be fine out there. You got it. Alright, let's see here. Vampiro and Mankind are gonna take on Pero and Tatanka. That's the thing. That's the thing we need to work on. All right, so Norman has the win over Negro Casas. He's probably going to want a cruiserweight title. These guys have just been fighting. Ron and Dr. Death just fighting every week. Women's title, Cold. Cool. Debbie's turning. Right. This is Cold, so that's great. And then this is hot. At least this is hot. At least the bracket's hot. All right, let's... Have I started that storyline, or are they just in Saturday bracket? No, they're just in Saturday bracket. All right, let's remove these guys. Removing Vampiro, removing Tatanka, removing Mankind. Then we're going to add a storyline, Saturday. Spooky guys versus Pero and Tatanka. You know, the lads. Mankind, Vampiro. Okay. Paraguayo, god damn it. God, I hate when I do that. And he was right here, I just didn't remove him. Mamma mia. Pero, Tatanka, Vampiro, Mankind. There we go. Alright. So basically the idea here is that these guys all wrestled in the tournament and they're going to be like mad at each other, right? If I remember correctly, Tenryu beat Vampiro. Vampiro beat Tatanka in the first round, and then Pero beat Mankind. So they have all been wrestling each other. So let's do this. Let's do... When in doubt, you already know we're going to book a 6-man tag. And we are going to book Dr. Death teaming with Paraguayo and Tatanka to take on Vampiro, Mankind, and Ron Simmons, honorary spooky guy. Ron Simmons. We did sign The Rock. Yeah, he's in dev for sure. He's very, very green. I believe this is the main event of the show, so we're going to give this time. This won't do well, but none of our TVs have been doing well since we nuked the backstage and everything gets majorly penalized. So that's fine. I feel like for this to advance, these guys need to get, like, a shitty win. Like, we need Vampiro to pin Tatanka after interference. God, are any of their goons still here? I forget who got fired and who's still here. Is Kevin Sullivan still here? No. I guess we're bringing in what's his face, Crowbar to be one of their guys. Is this Devon Storm's debut as a spooky guy? Is Devon Storm even here? It doesn't seem like it. Alright, I'm just gonna make this a tainted for now, and then we're gonna figure out where Devon Storm is. Where did you meet Octagon Jr.? Just out in the streets? Oh, did we make him Crowbar already? That's a good point. I had just assumed that I had not done that because I'm lazy. But perhaps we did in fact make him Crowbar. Well, I'll be a son of a bitch. There he is. All right. Put him in the group. Yeah, it really is down to them. All right, well then they need Crowbar. He is a lackey, at least for now. Duck oven. Going to do a promo. A backstage promo before this match, where Mankind and Vampiro are going to talk shit on Pero and Tatanka. They are mad about how the tournament went. And they have an ace up their sleeves tonight. I thought Dick Bockwinkel was in the coven. No, we were just moving quick in those screens. Pero and Mankind tease a surprise for tonight. Okay, great. How long have we been teasing this Debbie turn? Ooh, only 2 segments so far. Okay. Alright. This will do poorly, but I think we have to do it. Let's do scripted. 3 minutes. Let's do it backstage. Let's do it pre-taped. Let's have this be a tease. Debbie is going to go up to Cynthia Moreno and be like, hey, Cynthia, we've been teaming the past couple weeks. We've been getting a couple wins. I was thinking maybe, since I've been helping you out, you'd give me a shot at the WCW women's title. And Cynthia's going to be like, oh, yeah, I didn't really even think of that because, we're such good friends. I wouldn't want to risk that by putting the title against you. I think we should just keep being a team. And then she's gonna walk off. And then we'll do a fucking WWE long lingering shot on annoyed Debbie Malenko. Let's see. Debbie wants Cynthia to give her a title shot. Cynthia wants to keep It was a bit of a dick move by Cynthia. A little bit. I think... But, you know, they're such good friends. It's good to have friends. Alright, we need 3 minutes. Alright. So the Owen and Dustin thing so far has just been talking, and it hasn't gone great. So... How about Owen Hart just has, like, a cook match that Dustin gets involved in, and then maybe that'll get the fucking heat up, you know? Like, maybe Owen Hart can just go out here with fucking Chavo, I guess. Ah, Chavo Guerrero, a member of a famous wrestling family. Boom, got it. It's all coming together. That almost makes this a storytelling match, but I'm still going to tell them to cook. Oh, his family is gone too. Yeah. Yeah. Owen's going to win. I'm just going to simply advance the storyline, I think, instead of putting Dustin at ringside. Since, like I said, he's wrestling a guy from a famous wrestling family. And that's what the story's all about. And then after the match, I think Owen can just like a quick, like, yelling into the camera promo. You know, Chavo Guerrero, he's from a famous wrestling family. And I took him out because his family can't compare to mine, just like you, Dustin Rhodes. You know, that kind of thing. And he'll take down the Rhodes too. I'd wrestle his cousin Eddie, but he's so afraid of me. He went up north. No, sorry, this is turning into the TNA save. We can't do that. We can't do that. We can't go work shoot mode yet. Oh god, what am I doing with these tag titles? I still don't know. It was gonna be Storm and Jericho, but Jericho's gone. And then I was thinking about maybe Lance Storm and Rick Martel, but I gave Rick Martel other stuff to do. So I literally still am not coming up with a team to go for the tag titles. Cool. Are we debuting Brett as a heel with Owen? I don't know. He definitely has to debut as part of that story. Because it would be crazy if he didn't. But I don't know if he's going to show up and be like, that's right, Owen. Or if he's going to show up and be like, Owen, you're out of your mind. Because you got to remember, the Brett and Owen feud hasn't happened in this universe, right? Because this started in 92. That would have happened in 94. But they've been separate the whole time. Or not the whole time, but like Owen never got pushed into WWF. He was in high energy, got fired, and then came to WCW. So, like, that's a thing we could do. We could have him come in, be like, Owen, you're a stupid idiot. Like, how you can't use the Hart family to put other people down. And then they could feud. Alright. Let me look at this roster real quick. Let me look at heels. Oh boy. Oh boy. You know what? Steve Armstrong and Tracy Smothers still here. Maybe it's time to heat them up, baby. The Young Pistols tried again. Honestly, I've had worse ideas. Hold on. Do I have character ideas? Oh, I do. Hold on. Hold on. Success. Oh, God, it's still cooled. Oh, each one of them needs, like, multiple... Oh, this isn't gonna work. What's their pop? 43 is better than I would have guessed. But this probably still isn't gonna work. I don't want to flush these good creative ideas. They will be rusty. No, I've been booking them. They've been jobbing, I think. I'm pretty sure. Actually, have they been jobbing? Okay, 1996 just started. This means nothing. No, they've been wrestling. They've also been taking indie dates, apparently, so they're definitely not. All right, here's what we can do. Here's what we can do. Let me cook. Let me cook. Success, okay. Warm, Jesus. What about Steve? Yeah, his is neutral. That's interesting. All right. Well, let's use that near certainty on him. Then we could at least get him to very warm. Success, okay. Very warm. No, it's still just warm. God damn. I guess I did kill these guys. I guess this is fair. Success. Alright. Alright, very warm for Steve Armstrong. Great. Alright. Can you talk? Maybe. Tracy can talk, though, right? Maybe. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Steve Armstrong, Tracy Smothers, getting a fresh push as a tag team, but, like, not as the Young Pistols, right? We're going to change their gimmicks. We're going to change these pictures of them. We're gonna freshen them up. New coat of paint. We could make him Jason. Can we get Steve Armstrong out of the cowboy hat? Oh, that's not very intimidating. But sure, well, he's out of the cowboy hat at least. At least he looks a little annoyed here. He does look like a heel, so there is that. All right. Cocky youth. No. Prepare a gimmick change. Steve Armstrong, 30s, important as a heel. He can't play dominant. He can't do anything. He can't do anything. Alright, standard. We're going to call this bitter. It's generic and safe. Tracy Smothers. Let's prepare a gimmick change. Can't play dominant, swagger, badass. He can't play Weasley underdog? Or offbeat? Or offbeat unstable? But that's his... Alright, whatever. Mad at the world. Alright, so we're going to do a match that the Young Pistols of Tracy Smothers and Steve Armstrong. See, this is what happens when we fire half the roster. Suddenly we're getting a Young Pistols push. They are going to take on... We need a jobber team. Headhunters are not ideal for jobbing. Too big. Oh, this is a job for the Italians. Are the Italians still here? Yes. This is gonna be bad. These guys are gonna blitz the Italians at the bell and kick their ass. Like, oh, Also, they're not coming out in the cowboy stuff, so they're going to be like, oh, new look here for the Young Pistols. And then bell rings, they blitz these guys, like 3-minute win. We're going to give Tracy the win. And then we are going to give them a promo afterwards. Or, yeah, you know what? Let's give them both a promo, see what happens. Where they're going to be like, you know, yeah, we give a new tag team name. But they're going to come out here and be like, you know, the Young Pistols have been overlooked for too long. We've had enough of this cowboy nonsense. From now on, this is Tracy Smothers. This is Steve Armstrong. We're not some rootin' tootin' tag team. We're the bad apples. We're the gun guys. The gun perverts. We're the NRA. We're floundering is what we're doing. Calling a tag team the NRA is crazy. We're bad to the bone. The Gun Club. I feel like bad to the bone is more like, it's corny, but corny in a way that they would pick that. You know what I mean? It's very like 90s core. Yeah, Two Bad Dudes is also in that realm. Yeah, Two Bad Dudes. I like that. The Young Pistols are now Two Bad Dudes. This is a surprise. Let me tell you, this is a surprise. Ain't nobody saw this coming. Not even me. Alright, let's change their team name. Oops. Two Bad Dudes. Do it. Yeah, save team. There we go. You never know where the button you need to hit is going to be. It might be up here, might be down here. So sometimes you could just close it. It's always a mystery. There we go. And let's start that as a storyline. Terry Funk and Onita-san against Steve Armstrong and Tracy Smothers. Great. Perfect. This has lasted 2 months, Core. Hey, listen, they have 100 tag experience, so they got a chance. They got a chance. In a Just World, their theme is Bad by Michael Jackson. We are not paying the royalties for that. We could get a, like, 2 notes off rendition of Bad. That's, like, the best we could do. I don't know if they need him in. Like, ideally, Tracy Smothers should be able to talk. I don't know that he will. But, like, that's, like, his thing. He should be able to talk. Oh, God, match aims. Alright, let's give Norman a tech masterclass. Oh, these rosters are thin now, huh? Alright, is there anyone here even remotely technical? Lance Storm? I think he literally had a tech master. Actually, we have a lot of technical heals, but they're not people that he could just beat. I'm like 90% sure we literally did the Lance Storm match, but I'm gonna check anyway. Yep, and it got a 60. Sick. Alright, let's do... Fuck it, Taka. Are they wearing graffiti gear? I think they're just wearing, like, jeans. I think they're wearing, like, street clothes. Tech Masterclass, your winner, Norman Smiley. I think that's it. And you know what he's gonna do after the match? You know what he's gonna do? Chat, you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna grab his hands, make a motion around his waist, cause he wants that cruiserweight title. I did not, Noble. We just talked about that before stream. I asked anyone if chat if they watch WrestleMania, and they all were like also said no. None of us were really that interested in it. All right, I need one more match aim. I mean, I got Funk and Onita. They could certainly, one of them could certainly brawl with somebody. I mean, that's for damn sure. I did watch many WrestleMania weekend shows, and on my podcast, plug TIR Wrestling, which you can find on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, pretty much any podcast feed. We did review like 14 shows. I did not watch all 14. Skiff, my co-host, watched a lot of them, so there is that. Spoiler for the podcast, I guess. We're in a lot of good shows. We're in a lot of good shows. You know what? None of the women have had a match. We've just had the women talk. What if we were just like, hey, women, go have a good match? What a crazy idea. Yeah, Manami Toyota has war momentum. Even though she's unimportant, we could put her out there. What if we were just like Manami Toyota, Chaparita, sorry, go cook. Y'all got 12 minutes. Go crazy. What a concept. Can Terry Power have a match? No. Maybe on the pre-show. I can't remember the last time we booked Terry Power. If ever. Terry Power, do you have skills? Yeah, a little bit. Are you a face or a heel, Terry Power? You're a face, alright. Terry Power, you can get a big win over Candy Divine. All right, let's put this in some kind of order. Norman match has to go first because it's tech, but that won't be like a hot open to the show. Honestly, probably just open with the big Austin and Tenru promo. Two bad dudes versus the Italians. Owen and Chavo are also cooking. Oh, we have the two bad dudes match in between. That's fine. W1 Cynthia. This is very high. This. Let's put this like down here. This won't. We got to an 83 on Nitro last week. I don't think we're getting into the 80s on this show. I'm gonna guess like a 78. I mean, we're starting a Young Pistols push on this show. It can't be good. All right, this got a 48. Candy Divine got a 50. Candy Divine is the one I should be doing stuff with. Terry Power has a gimmick that's getting stale. How? She doesn't get booked. All right, 75 for a Tenryu and Austin promo. This would have gotten a 95 before the great roster exodus, but we'll take it, I guess. Oh, Tenryu has a gimmick that's getting stale. All right, that we need to fix. That we need to fix ASAP. His gimmick is Legend. It's only adequate. That's kind of surprising. He can't play comedy. Alright, so he would also just get a like standard gimmick. I mean, I don't know what his gimmick is other than it's Tenryu. Let's just tweak it. $65 for Norman and Taka. So, hey, 5 points better than the Lance Storm match. Suck it, Lance. And then 63 for the belt motion from Norman. All right. Everything's losing heat. 67 for Toyota and Asari. You know, all things considered, that this was just kind of like two women I'm not doing much with, shoved out through the curtain to have a match. I will take a 67. A 45? I mean, we knew this would be bad. It had to be done. We're telling stories and whatnot. But, I mean, we tried backstage, pre-tape, scripted, it didn't help. It was still bad. Oh, this match killed the crowd. How is Steve Armstrong just looking stale? It doesn't even say his gimmick is stale, just he's looking stale. What does that mean? Man, well, at least we're changing his gimmick. Bitter is his gimmick. It is adequate. That's fine. Not suitable to be used by a face. Well, he's a heel, so that's great. Maybe his wrestling style? I don't know. Tracy Smothers. Let's change his gimmick. It's poor. Sick. Tracy got a 53. That's something. Oh, this promo is gonna die a death. Oh my god! Woo! 29 for Steve Armstrong and Tracy. 29 is like hostile. 29 is like people like threw stuff in the ring. You know what I mean? People like got up and left for at a 29. Oh, baby. Dead on arrival. Yep. People that said this was going to last 2 months were way too generous. They got a 62. Oh, this should have been after Owen's match, but whatever. The storyline idea? I didn't add a storyline idea. Oh, no, I did. I did last time. Yeah. That checks out. This is out of order. Whatever. Alright, so now that promo was before the match. Him going like, I'm not just going to take out the Rhodes family. I can take out other wrestling families. Get out here, Chavo. A 71 for this is like super over-delivering. This should not. 59, 51, 71. We'll take it. First thing to over-deliver on the whole show. Maybe they were just happy to see a star like Owen after sitting through two bad dudes. 61 for this. Alright, 78 main event. I was worried that this was going to bomb too, and this show was going to be like bad. Which it still might be. But I'll take a 78 at this point. Finish the show at 77. That's about what we've been getting since we nuked the roster. So that checks out. Although I do think this show was particularly bad. It had the lowest lows. And we made $500,000. And hey, we still gained pop in Saskatchewan and Manitoba. That's where it really matters. Oh, two bad dudes. Sean Waldman looking at me like, two bad dudes, huh? Yeah, really? Oh, God. Oh, my God. Devon Storm came up and Chat, we have a one-strike policy. That wasn't just for the thing. That was a permanent rule to make it harder. I gotta drug test these guys when I call them up from Smoky Mountain. Alright, well, thanks for coming, Crowbar. We appreciated your one appearance in WCW. Perhaps you can get a job in ECW or the WWF. Farewell, Crowbar. You didn't even get to have a match. You stupid, you said. And this is another firing that's gonna... Oh, it's just another thing that's gonna piss off the locker room. Oh, man. This is true WCW. Yeah, it's really crazy how I instantly turned it from, like, you know, everything's going great, unstoppable machine, every show getting 100, to, like, true, honest-to-God WCW. Norman, what? Is Norman not on a written contract? No, he only works for us. What do you sell? This isn't that grueling of a schedule, Norman. This is one match a week, buddy. Half of Smoky Mountains. Yeah, I really need to... Is there a way to drug test them as soon as they come up? I guess I could just individually drug test them once they're on the roster. Anyway, let's... I mean, they still need a minion, so let's go back to Dev. Adam Flash is kind of good. Like, he's just kind of been sitting here in Dev the whole time. What's Adam Flash getting? 52? I mean, that's okay. Pop. Does anyone have any pop? Alex Wright. Alex Wright would not be a good evil minion. Kidman. Kidman would be kind of a good... Oh, he's got pop in the Southeast, where they've been pushed him in Smoky Mountain. What's he getting in matches? Just lost to Rocky Maivia, baby. Oh, a 65. Okay, Billy Kidman. Billy Kidman, number one on the list right now. And I don't think Billy Kidman's failing his drug test, but who knows at this point. Let's just make sure there's not anyone else here who I'm like... Cope. I mean, Cope and Christian have been evil minions before. Or I guess they will be in the future. James Maritato also over, but again, very weird fit. Like, hey, I'm spooky here. Boo. I don't think that's gonna work. I forgot we had Hoovy and Dev. Hell yeah. Kid Cash, another very funny choice for an evil minion. Oh, Kid Cash is like good though. Yeah, Kid Cash in the 60s. Kid Cash could be ready. Kyoko, what have you been doing down here in Smoky Mountain? Just chilling? You're not getting. Oh, she was pregnant for a while, right? Kid Cash and Bull Payne. Just two legitimately mean guys. Like, not a gimmick, just two guys that are very mean. Yeah, no, it's Billy Kidman. Recall. The first thing we need to do is a drug test on Billy Kidman. What do we do? We do a high level standard test, comprehensive test. I guess comprehensive. Hey, Kidman's clean! Should we give Billy Kidman, like, a spooky gimmick? Like, Billy Kidman doesn't sound very... You know what I mean? Should we make him, like... Like, I've been calling him a minion. What if his gimmick was literally the minion? You know what I mean? Waiting. Everyone's gonna thumbs down the minion. I can feel it. The minion. Kid Minion. Just Kidman. Kid Minion. Kid Minion. Billy Kid Minion. Let's do it. And yes, this is an alter ego. Thank you, game. Oh no, he's a heel. And his gimmick, he doesn't have a gimmick. Great. Can't play dominant, comedy, badass, legitimate, Weasley, or offbeat, unstable. I don't see anything about mysterious occult. Evil minion. Now, chat, here's the real question. When we put him with them next week, do we just act like he was Devon Storm? Because we didn't even say Devon Storm's name. We were just like, oh, who is this new member? Who is this new third man in the Coven? What if we just act like it was Kidman? What? I should have actually read what it said instead of just... Oh, I didn't give him a roll. Wacky. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. This is going great. Everything's fine. We're getting 29 rated promos. People are getting fired after one appearance. It's great. Everything's good. Tango Kimura. Thought it was going to be someone more exciting. I mean, we could poach Tatsumi Fujinami, but, like, why? Well, 66 pop in America is a lot higher than I thought it would be. But I don't think I'm going to steal Fujinami from them. EC dub, EC dub, EC dub. Ball man saying with WWF. Texas Tornado being alive through the Attitude Era is going to be weird. They have extended the franchise. WXW signed the Warlord. Oh, Shawn Mooney's still there. Thank God. He is loyal to New Japan. Yeah, that checks out. As he should be. Alright, let's book a Super Nitro. Should we do Mexico, or should we keep doing the States? I think we did Mexico last week, no? No, it hasn't been since December 29th as we've been in Mexico. Let's go Mexico. It's January, whatever, right? Actually, maybe we do the Clash at Arena Mexico. Maybe let's keep it the U.S. We just did... Alright, we did a Reunion Arena last week, which I think that's Houston? That's Dallas. Let's run Houston. Let's go to the Houston Summit. Gimme finishes. Safe bet for Dr. Death. And a regular safe bet. Alright, that's pretty good. Jim Powers is here. I don't have any use for you. Stephen Dane. I don't... Go away. Viano 3 and Bobby Heenan really helped create a fun and relaxed atmosphere backstage when somehow finding a karaoke machine and starting an impromptu pre-show competition. Their over-the-top duet was the highlight, according to those in attendance. I find this hard to believe. Bruno yelled at Lance Storm. That's funny to think about. Training. Oh, Kid Minion was here. I gotta put him on a brand. Hector went to Wrestler's Court because he's mad at everybody and is probably just being annoying. Oh, that's a small positive. Okay. Gran Hamada went to Wrestler's Court for not paying attention. Seniors need to pay attention. Let him cook. Ultimo has been hanging out with Super Crazy, and he's starting to have an influence on him. El Connect got into a heated argument with a fan outside. Great. Pero Aguayo has been spreading rumors about Pirata Morgan, which almost led to a fight between the two. Why is Pero? Oh, Pero's like an enforcer. That's why he's here. Great that my enforcer is out here spreading rumors about people. That's awesome. That's awesome. Blue Demon Jr. also almost got into a fight with Vader. Brother, what are you doing? Don't do that. Alright, we're not addressing the locker room. Alright. Arn, it should have been me, promo. That's right. Blue Demon belt motion. Big Vader. Alright. So, we've got Kobashi and Blue Panther as the Nitro bracket match on the Clash. And then we've got the Quad Crown match with Vader and Kinect. And they're both heels, which sucks. We have Stan and Jumbo. We have Arn and Ultimo. Arn's a heel now. Arn and Stan are both recently turned heels, so maybe they find common ground to take on Ultimo and Jumbo in a tag tonight. That is a weird match, but we've booked weirder. I still have Severin and Dean Malenko versus Takada and Shamrock. Shamrock's not even here. What the fuck? We changed that, right? Takada defeats Dean Malenko by DQ. Wagner's in the match now. Versus Takada and Wagner. Liger's back. Right. We had Why Stand Why and Arn It Should Have Been Me promo on the same show. You love to see it. Alright. Arn and Stan versus Ultimo and Jumbo. Oh, I previously discovered that Ultimo and Jumbo have awful chemistry. Awesome. Alright, I were going to put them in a separate thing, but we'll just... Listen, this is the Lucha show, kind of. We'll just do a trios match. So now it'll be Arn and Stan and Blue Panther taking on Ultimo, Jumbo, and Kobashi. I think the heel team has to win here since they just turned heel. They have to establish that they're bad guys now. So we're probably looking at some tights being pulled here. Arn was especially mad. Let's have Arn pin Ultimo tainted. Hopefully Ultimo doesn't big league him, because that would be hilarious. Okay, cool. Let's have... We'll have a backstage hype promo where Arn and Stan realize the common ground they have. Blue Panther is simply there as they talk about Kenta Kobashi and Ultimo Dragon and Jumbo. There's no way that would take 6 minutes, but shh. I mean, based on what we booked last week, especially because we're doing the tag match on the Clash, Wagner came out to save Takada. So we should probably do Wagner Severin, I guess, because Severin, that's the other half of the tag match. That classic booking trope. Dr. Wagner Jr. and Dan Severin. What a match. Tech Master Class. Are they in a storyline together? Please tell me about that. Tech Guys feud, yeah. Dan Severin is fairly good. Wagner is poor. Wagner should win. All right. Let's do botched interference from that son of a bitch, Dean Malenko. And then afterwards, let's have Bockwinkel who is still managing these guys, and thank God, because Dan and Dean both cannot talk. Bockwinkel is going to just grab a mic and challenge these guys to a tag match on behalf of Dean and Dan, who are simply there. Bockwinkel challenges Takada tag match at Clash. They accept. Okay. So we got that. We got that. Let's see. We got Blue Demon Jr. and Atlantis defending those tag titles against the Holy Demon Army. I mean, honestly, this is a go-home show. We could just book more tags. We could book more tags. No one's gonna be mad about it. Isn't Harley Dan's manager? Is it? God, I get this wrong every fucking time. Which guy is it? Who are your clients? No. Ken Shamrock, Nobuhiko Takada. Fuck! Thank you, chat. It did seem weird. It did seem weird that Bach was a heel. It's almost like I should have never broken that group up and But I made the classic mistake of putting all the tech guys in a stable, and then I was like, well, they have to wrestle each other though, because they have the good matches against each other. But I put them all in the same stable. That was stupid. All right. Anyway, as I was saying, we should simply book another 6-man tag. As we should do El Dandy, Akira Taue, and Toshiaki Kawada taking on Blue Demon Jr., Atlantis, and Rey Mysterio Jr. Oh, Atlantis is a chronic upper back injury. Sick. Alright. 13? I was gonna tell them to steal the show, but now I'm not sure. Maybe. Alright. We're now gonna do storytelling. And we're gonna tell the story of Atlantis has a bad back. He's going Matt Jackson mode. This match fucks. I'll wait until you find out it's a back-selling match. Just to see if you still feel that way. Alright. Alright, this is a 2-hour show. Atlantis is... Yeah. Penalties, yeah. Blue Demon Jr. is being slightly overused? He's only in the one thing. Alright. I mean, Vader and Connect. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I feel like we have enough time that Vader and Connect can both just have matches. Big Van Vader, you are going to beat up... Who's good at selling? Probably most of these guys, if we're being honest. Yeah, most of them are good at selling. Super Astro, very good at selling. Alright. Big Van Vader is going to beat the dog piss out of Felino. Oh, Hector's still here. Good point. Alright, we're both these guys are gonna win squashes, so let's just... I'm gonna have Vader beat Foligno. And I'm gonna have El Canek beat Hector. I should pick a winner. That's a good point. And then after one of those fights, they will brawl. It would probably be more like a thing where, like, after the second squash, the other guy comes down, he's got his belt, he raises it up, the other guy raises his belt, they get in each other's face, and then it's a fight. But I don't want to book 2 parts, so we're just going to do 5 minutes of fighting. All right, and we still have like half an hour to book. Sick. All right, what else we got? Who else here? Who else is here? Liger-san. Liger-san needs to get built back up. And we still need to match him. Liger, you're still a heel, right? Yes, you're still a heel. 1 second, I have to let my cat out of the room. Alright, I'm back. Which gave you guys plenty of time to think about who's wrestling Jushin Thunder Liger and why is it Great Sasuke. No, weren't we pushing Sasuke with a new trio? Was that a thing we did last show? I feel like it was. No. We thought about it and then gave up, it appears like. Unless it was 2 shows ago. Great Sasuke, Jinsei Shinzasuke, and Jun Akiyama. That's the trio we're trying. Okay. Sure. Let's book that before I forget the trio. Great Sasuke, Jinsei Shinzasuke, Jun Akiyama. Versus MS1, Pirata Morgan, and Kato Kung Lee Jr. 10 minutes, your winner of the match, Jinsei Shinzaki. Actually, is anyone in this recognizable? Jinsei, no. Great Sasuke. He's got very warm momentum. It'll be fine. And then we still have like 15 minutes. So we're going to book a Liger match, and we also need to book a promo because we'll be over our percentage. Liger, you are wrestling. Why don't you and Grand Hamada just like take it easy, you know? Never before done. Alright. Liger-san just gonna win. And we still need 15 minutes? Jesus, alright. A 2-hour show feels 100% longer than a 90-minute show, which does not make sense, but that is how it feels. Alright, well, there's no one here where I'm like, they need to talk, so let's just have people that are on the show talk. Oh, not a lot of talkers on this show. Alright, this match is now 20 minutes. I guess the babyface team is also gonna hype the main event. Why not? Kenta Kobashi, Jumbo, and Ultimo Dragon, you just stand there as they talk about Stan, Arn, and Blue Panther. Babyface team hypes event. And where's... Okay, we need to book another promo. Oh man, if we were still Jesse Ventura, this would be the perfect thing to be like Jesse Ventura's 6-minute promo. Sell him on Clash this Tuesday. But Eric Bischoff sucks at that. And we don't have a Eric Bischoff, or excuse me, we don't have like someone who would be good at that. Although I'm sure we could get one. Do it anyway, but Bischoff is gonna be bad. Can like Bruno do it? I like the idea of Shawnee and JR having to pronounce all the Japanese names. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they would. And then we'll have Kenta Kobashi in the main event. Also on the other side, we'll have Jinichiro Tenryu. Michael Hayes. Michael Hayes might be good at that. Michael Hayes might be good at that. Although we had him cut promos when he, as a manager, and he was never, like, great at it. But, the charisma microphone is there. He's got pop. We know he's clean from drugs. He passed the fucking test. Let's see what happens. 6 minutes. Is he even on this brand? He's here. 6 minutes. Michael Hayes. Foreshadowing what's going to happen at Clash of the Champions. Michael Hayes. You know what? Let's do this as like Michael Hayes in the studio telling you what's going to happen. Basically going Doc Hendricks mode. Outside broadcast. Video. Pre-tape. Michael Hayes from the studio. Hyping up Clash 32. Gotta be a Doc Hendricks photo. Though. Yeah, probably. The yellow is just Atlantis, right? Oh, I still need to match him. Liger and Hamada, you guys can... Honestly, you guys could probably do a tech masterclass. That's kind of weird, but... No, it's not that weird. Alright, Hamada, Liger, tech masterclass. Boom. And now it should just be yelling at us about Atlantis. Alright, great. I guess Liger and Hamada is opening the show now, since it's a tech masterclass. Michael Hayes should come out, like, later in the show. Babyface too. Yeah, we don't need the heel and face promos back to back. That's probably fine. Okay, Sasuke, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Dr. Wagner and Dan Severn was also a tech masterclass, wasn't it? Alright, you guys are now having a storytelling match. Let's break up these Connect and Vader brawls. That's the show. Last week's Nitro broke the 80s. We got 83. I don't know if we're doing it again. I do like that main event, but I'm afraid some of those news stories might be cold. But we'll see. I would like an 80. Let's get an 80. Starting with a 69, nice. Liger got a 74. That's good. I mean, it was a tech masterclass. But yeah, he's we got to get him back from the. He's been out a long time. We got to get him going. A 68 for the babyface team talking. That's fine, I guess. A 55 for this trios match. Maybe the third guy in this group shouldn't be Jinsei Shinzaki. Although, also, we need to get him over. So, a 66 for Connect simply beating Hector. A 71 for Wagner and Severin. I'll take that. Severin was off his game, even. A 66 for the Hardly Race, who is definitely the correct manager to be talking promo. That's fine. $80 for Big Van Vader and Felino. See, this is what I'm looking for in TNA when I'm booking these squash matches. This certainly got the well-worked squash thing, right? Yes, segment got her bonus for a well-executed squash. I feel like I'm not getting these when I'm booking, like, you know, guys that should be getting them, but we'll see. Ain't no Vaders in TNA. Brother, we got Giant Bernard, and, like, he ain't a Vader, but it's like, the closest thing we got. It is the fucking non-union equivalent of Vader. I'm surprised the game even let me do this. I forgot to add Connect to this segment, so for 5 minutes, Vader fought himself, and it got a 79. What? Oh, it yells at you if you do attacker victim, but if you just do one guy fighting. Oh, it's Invisible Stan. Oh, God, I didn't know he was around in 1996. Oh, God. The thing about Vader is he's like the worst person to wrestle an invisible wrestler because he doesn't sell. It would just be him standing there and me being like, is anything happening? And he'd be like, oh, he's punching me, but I'm not selling it. He'd have to be talking us through it. Yeah, no, his chops don't hurt. I'm not showing it. We got a 70 for this trios match. How hurt is Atlantis? Oh, hurt. Okay. Well, Holy Demon Army, you're finally going to get your big tag title reign. I mean, you did hold the All Japan titles, but you're probably going to hold these belts for a long time. You might even fight the tag champs on the other brand. Who can say? 55, you, sir, are no Jesse Ventura. Although this was also like backstage pre-tape, but 55 is still pretty brutal. 73 for the heel team promo. Main event, 85. All right, there we go. That's a match. Little backstage drama can't keep Stan Hansen and Ultimo Dragon down. Finish the show. 84! Alright, so Nitro's kind of back. I mean, not back, but Nitro's kind of recovering better than Saturday, I suppose. Which is funny, because Saturday, that was kind of the show that I thought was easier to get higher grades than before, mostly because it had a lot of talkers on it. But the promos seem more hurt than the matches, I guess, currently. I guess guys' hearts just aren't in it when they're cutting these promos. Like, oh, why bother cutting this promo? This guy's probably going to fail a drug test and get fired next week. We made almost $1 million. We gained some pop. Good show. Nitro, the A brand. All right. This is a long load. All right, here we go. Oh, a lot of contract stuff happening. All right, let's see here. Drug test fees, of course. Jinsei Shinzaki has poor ring psychology, says El Kanek. All right, great. Jinsei Shinzaki has charisma, and he has a lot of upside, says Jumbo Saruda. Those are two very different emails. And we had 4.7 million people watch Super Nitro. Oh, WWF let Hacksaw go. Let's see. They're keeping Jake the Snake, though. That's curious. Mike Rotunda is really just hitting the indies. Luger staying. Jerry Sags is staying. Oh, WXW is just putting... What a roster they're putting together, let me tell you. Hell yeah, Metal Maniac. Now, Metal Maniac has joined ECW. Now we're booking Northeast Indies. Now we're talking. Doug Basham? Doug Basham was around in 1996? Is he 17? No, he's 24. God. Do you ever just realize you have no idea a person's age? I mean, I guess it makes sense that when the Bashams showed up, they were already old. Like, they were bald guys, right? I guess I just thought they were shaving their heads. But it turns out it wasn't a choice. WWF wants to sign Rick Rude. Oh, I did up the age thing. What did I change it to? 37? I changed it to 37 or 39, so he's like just in it. Oh, Noah Slam 3. Brad Reagans and Johnny Smith beat the Russian guys for the GHC tag titles. Great. Mark Youngboy, Marty Jannetty, and Richard Slinger beat Chris Candido, Mike Rotunda, and Diamond. Too Cold Scorpio, Barry Windham, and Grand Apache beat Sunji Takano, Fran Sherman, and Nord, which I assume is John Nord. Great. Barry Horowitz defeated Hayabusa. What? Like, I know Hayabusa signed a written deal with AAA, which means he's probably leaving Noah. Well, he's definitely leaving Noah. So they're like, all right, let's job him on the way out. You chose Barry Horowitz? Baba. What? You good, bro? Dave Finley and Dr. Luther. What a team. Bleh. Alright, anything else here? Noah's adding tag teams. House show, Great Lakes, 2,800 fans. Saturday show, 3.1 million. Wow, we're getting a lot more views for Nitro. Nitro truly is the A show. That's not even a bid anymore. Noah is the AAA of Japan. Yeah, kinda. I don't love that. I guess it's because the way they started in this universe, they didn't just take the whole All Japan roster with them, right? Like, I have some of them here, some of them, you know, they got fired a couple years ago. They've already signed contracts at other places in Japan. So, yeah, I mean, if you're starting fresh and you just got to sign guys, you're going to sign a lot of gaijin. You're going to have some freelance guys. This Noah is less like Noah and more like SWS. You guys know SWS? The Tenru Fed? The reason we have Tenru to begin with, because that Fed fucking dies. And then we can get Tenru. Oh, Atlantis is... Oh, his chronic back is just better. I thought that was the thing he was going to have for ages. They're probably still losing those tag titles, because I don't want them to defend the tag titles forever, but... Oh, DF did a pay-per-view. In your house, rage in the cage. Got an 82. We'll see if we can beat that. I genuinely... Why are they still booking $1 Million Man in main events? Why? Why? Why are they doing this? I tried so hard for them to change their booking, and they still give me Ted DiBiase main events in 1996. Terry Gordy beat Tommy Rogers in an I Quit match to retain the Intercontinental title. Great. Bam Bam beat Rick Steiner in an I Quit match. What's with all the I Quit matches? Polo and Ramon defeated the Nasty Boys by DQ. Brian Pillman beat Animal. There you go. Mike Awesome beat Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Jerry Estrada. They signed Jerry Estrada? Huh. Beat Crush. Tama defeated Van Hammer. There were also a million segments on the show, because of course there were. Barbarian beat Bo Beverly, who's still there. Aku beat Beef Burton? Whom? Leilani Kai beat Reggie Bennett. What a match! Alright, I mean, that was different from what they've been booking, but still very strange. Kingpin Hulk Hogan, what does that mean? Oh, he said he was carrying the company single-handedly. Hulk Hogan, you bald son of a bitch. Alright. Clash time. Well, almost. I mean, listen, I should push Atlantis as a singles, but I should probably also push Kawada as a singles. But also, I need tag teams. Daddy Star turns face. Oh, Big Bowman. Vince McMahon got an argument with Terry Gordy. Hell yeah, Terry. Hell yeah, Terry. New champion in WWF. Oh, Miss Samantha is the women's champion. Congrats to her. Alright, it's Clash time. Let's get a set. No nights off. We are going to Arena, Mexico. Finalize broadcasters, auto select, sure. Alright, give me some finish. Oh, I get one finish? Jeez. Alright. Great meeting, losers. Actually, I got 40 points. I might as well go for a character idea. Safe bet for Tenru. I won't need that ever. Oh, me and Atsushi Onita got into a heated argument. Yeah, that checks out. Locker room incidents. Latin Lover is here. Latin Lover, you're not friends with anybody? I'm going to say no. Dan Crawford went to Wrestler's Court. He has to buy drinks for everybody. Small positive. We tried that and got a 29. It sure did. Jim Ross went to Wrestler's Court. And he's buying drinks for everybody. Don Callis yelled at Lance Storm. Training. Rayo de Jalisco Jr. wants to become a... No. Absolutely not. No. Are you out of your mind? That would be like in AEW if like Commander went up to Tony Khan and was like, hey man, I really think you should put me in charge backstage. I think I can really keep these guys, keep them in line. It's like, bro, what? I'm not gonna do any of this because everyone's very mad at. Why am I the highest authority by saying there is? Oh no, so many more people will quit if I do that. It's tempting because usually Hardline Stance isn't even lit up, so my brain sees it lit up and I'm like, ooh, should we click it? But no, we should not click it. All right. I need to see which bracket has more heat. The Saturday bracket with Tenru and Austin has 79 heat. The Nitro bracket with Kobashi and Blue Panther has 85 heat. I think that means the main event of the show is Kobashi and Blue Panther. And we're in Mexico, so Blue Panther should get a better rating. Let me see here. I mean, he's got 76, but yeah, he's got 86 in Mexico. What is Kobashi in Mexico? Oh, yeah, no, we're good. This is the main event. $20 minutes. Open. Slow build. Your winner of the match, Kenta Kobashi. And then I'm going to have Austin come out and get in his face afterwards, since they are the two winners. Kobashi, Austin, stare down. Spoiler, Austin's winning. Oh, Steve's not here. Because I need to toggle brands off for a second. Kobashi, Austin, stare down. Steve Austin, working the crowd. Kenta Kobashi, working the crowd. Bing bong. And while we have the brand split turned off, let's book the Tenru Austin match. Which we'll give 16 to. I'm going to give this storytelling, but I might change my mind. Because what's going to happen here is Austin is going to win after interference from Rick Goddamn Martel. We haven't seen the Horsemen in weeks, in months. I thought they were all gone. And then I'm going to do an angle afterwards. Did I put them in a storyline? He's probably just in the bracket one right now, isn't he? Yeah, he is. We'll have to start it after this. So let's not call it storyline development. Let's call it character development. Basically, Rick Martel is going to stomp a mud hole in Tenru while yelling like, "I didn't forget what you did! Horsemen never die!" Alright, and let's turn that brand split back on. Alright, Quad Crown. Which will be the All Japan Triple Crown and the CMLL World Heavyweight title. As Big Van Vader takes on El Connect. This is a heel wild brawl. I genuinely have no idea how this is going to rate. Truly. Oh, he's not good at brawling. Oh, I thought he would be. I thought he would at least be like a 60 at brawling, but he's only a 55. He's kind of just not very good at anything, which is why Vader is winning this. Vader's a goated brawl. Fuck it, wild brawl. I don't care. 10-minute wild brawl. Vader's winning. Sticking to my guns here. Has he actually been carrying around the 3 belts for the Triple Crown? That's not something I've really thought about at all. If you've been using a combined belt or the, let's just put 4 belts. Let's say he's got 4 belts. Old Vader 4 belts over here. Let's do like 3 minutes. Do serious. Vader working the crowd. Boo. Then we have Stan and Jumbo. You know what? Maybe Stan and Jumbo should be the Wild Brawl. Now that I'm really thinking about it. We're probably going to be a lot better than the Wild Brawl. Oh, right. They have poor chemistry. Yep, we're doing it anyway. Yeah. I mean, surely. Yeah, the Puro. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'll make this a Wild Brawl. Maybe that'll make up for the fact that they have bad chemistry. I actually don't know if that makes it better or worse or no different. We're gonna find out. And I think newly turned heel Stan Hansen needs to win this. But he is a newly turned heel, so it can be tainted. Oh. Alright. That's crazy. Alright, Vader and Connect. We're going to switch this back to a 12-minute regular match. Still not giving them much time. Alright. El Dandy versus Rey Mysterio Jr. for the Cruiserweight title. I don't think I'm going to have them cook. I think I'm actually going to have them have a match here. Because Rey is a very good wrestler, as we all know. But pop-wise, just not there yet. Especially in Mexico. He's actually more over in the States. So I'm just gonna have him go toe-to-toe. Open match, 16 minutes. He hangs with El Dandy. But El Dandy right now is just he's too good for Rey Mysterio. Oh, I'm sorry. He is not the Cruiserweight Champion. That's the wrong title. He is the Light Heavyweight Champion. There we go. No, I got the wrong belt. That's me. Oh, we have not been doing finishes on any of these. We should be giving these things finishes. Oh, Vader's got a finish. So does Arn Anderson. What other workers have them? I should check that. Stan's got one. Oh, all these ones for people that don't work here anymore. Sad. It's crazy that they don't go away when they get fired. I could never use this Ricky Steamboat near certainty. It just mocks me. Oh, the Stan's a near certainty. The Austin is a safe bet. Okay, okay. Kawada near certainty. I have a lot of good ones for people booked on the show. Although there was not one. No, there was one for Kobashi, right? Oh, it's only a likely. Alright, Kobashi just gets a regular one. Do I have a near certainty here? I do. And I had a Steve Austin one. Safe bet? Yeah, let's use that. And I had a Big Van Vader one too, right? I sure did. Stan and Jumbo. I had a Stan. Oh, we got good creative finishes here. Yep, he's still unhappy. Don't think I had an El Dandy, but I could check. No, I don't. So that's just another. Let's use one of these safe bets. Alright. Back to more business here. Tag titles. Holy Demon Army taking on Blue Demon Jr. and Atlantis. Atlantis is good now, so I'm going to give this time. I'm going to give them like 18. Taue is going to pin Blue Demon Jr. Actually, did I have one for Kawada? Oh, I did. Oh, I had it. Oh, never mind. We have a Kawada near certainty. Sorry, Taue. Almost didn't put the titles on the line. Okay. We got Ultimo and Arn. Do I already have all three things? No, I still need another match aim. I might give Ultimo and Arn storytelling. Although the opener is probably getting Tech Masterclass, so let me... I already have a... No, because, yeah, I still need 2 more. So, yeah, I'm going to give these. Alright. How am I on time? 15... Oh, I'm already at time, but I have up until 188 minutes, so we're going to go over big time. Ultimo and Arn. You know, this doesn't need 16. We'll give it like 12. 12, storytelling. I mean, we're setting up... I feel like we already have it tainted. Let's have Ultimo win by count out when Arn Anderson walks out, because he's a shitty heel now. Arn Anderson is a bit unhappy. Yeah, that's fine. Let's give him a promo afterwards where he grabbed... Well, this would really more be like as he's walking out. Arn promo as he's walking out. This match is beneath him. He doesn't need this shit. Arn, Ultimo. Ultimo's like working the crowd. He's like, what the hell is this? then we have our Tech Masterclass Tag Match as Dean and Dan take on Takada and his new friend, Dr. Wagner Jr. I have no idea where this story is going. Seven good, Dean poor, Wagner poor. So either Wagner or Dean should win. I mean, we're in Mexico, baby. Let's put Wagner over. Also, I forgot what the fucking finish is. Let's give them a safe bet. I do have an Arn near certainty if I wanted to switch this finish. I think I might do that. In fact, I think I might have Arn win by count out. By just like some shitty count out. And then his promo after the match is now his promo is going to be him acting like he won, even though it was a shitty count out. Acts like he won the Super Bowl for shitty count out win. Alright, now we're booking. Alright, I think the yellow is just people mad. Oh, Blue Demon Jr. is being used to... I guess that match isn't going that long. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Well, still too much Blue Demon. Alright. The crowd has spoken. Alright, that is no longer too much Blue Demon. I'm going to have Austin cut a backstage promo before the main event. Where he, basically is like, you know, screw both these guys. Ah, he's not here. I'm so used to him being on both brands because he was the champ for so long. Kawashi off screen. Blue Panther off screen. Backstage. I said foreshadowing. Austin doesn't care which dork wins the main event. He's getting his belt back. Okay. I guess that's while Martel is beating up Tenryu, Austin just leaves and then goes to the back and cuts a promo. Okay. Honestly, I feel like this is probably in order. We're good about being penalized. Actually, let me check this. How many? This is a foreshadowing segment. And this is a character development segment. And this is a serious segment. This is a storyline. Yeah, so we should be good on the bonus. Yeah, no, I think we're good. Let's book a dark match, as is tradition. And since this is kind of the Lucha brand, Let's do a 5-on-5. Babyface team. Jun Akiyama. Great Sasuke. Jinsei Shinzaki. And their friends. Psychosis and Super Crazy. Taking on the heel team of Apollo Dantes. Oops. Apollo Dantes, Oro, Plata, Violencia, and Gates Kikuchi's about to leave, right? Let's throw him in there one last time. Get pinned. Jun Akiyama pins Dancing Kikuchi. I get this a finish, right? Okay. All right. That's going to do it. I like to think with the bonus and with all the creative finishes, maybe we could get like a 90, but I feel like that's really pushing it. But I would be ecstatic with a 90. We'll see if we can get it. $67 dark match. That seems pretty good, all things considered. Plata got a 72. Maybe we should just stick to our stomping grounds of Arena Mexico. $82 opening match. Okay, all right. Good, good. Takada, still very good. Wagner, worst guy in the match, getting the win. You love to see it. 81 for Ultimo and Arn. That's fine. It was a storytelling count-out match. Arn only getting a 68 in Mexico. Interesting. And a 71 for him acting like a big winner while Ultimo is confused. 81 for Holy Demon Army, winning the tag titles from Blue Demon and Atlantis. I had hoped this would be a lot better. And Taue kind of the weak link, as per usual. Though I guess he's not over in Mexico. But that'll change, maybe. 81 for Dandy and Ray. I mean, these are solid ratings. I just feel like they could be so much higher. Like El Dandy getting a 76 in Mexico. Brother was getting like 95s. It just, yeah, everyone's got low morale. And he is declining physical. Oh no. $79. They didn't click and we knew that, and we ran it anyway. This was a feud that probably would have been like a 3-match series, and now it'll probably just kind of end. 82 for Vader and Connect. That seems huge. Crowd was really into it. I always forget that they love Connect. Match was only just kind of okay, but I'll take an 82 on this heel match. I will take that. Uh, 75 for Vader wearing all his belts. 82 for Tenryu and Austin. These are all with these creative finishes, by the way. So these are getting like 70-somethings without these finishes. That's pretty tough. Like 90 crowd rating. Crowd is into this. The match is just fine though, because these guys all hate me. These guys hate my fucking guts. $61 for Martel beating up Tenryu. That's not great. 73 Steve Austin promo. Is Austin like Madman? Main event. All right, 88. Okay. All right. I mean, we're not going to get our 90, but that was always kind of a pipe dream. I'll take that. Kobashi, still good. Blue Panther, good. Crowd into it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We got a 92 on the show, which is very undeserved. Nothing on the show broke a 90. But we did, in fact, get the bonus. So this show really is like an 87 or 88 without the bonus. But we'll take it. We will take that. I mean, considering how bad we've been struggling, a 92 is huge. This is the best show we've had, you know, in a month. Made 600 grand. Maybe I shouldn't have spent 250 on a set. Oh well. We gained Pop in Canada. No scrum. I always think there's going to be a scrum for the Clash, but there's not because it's a TV show or whatever. Well, that's going to do it for this stream chat, because it's going to go right to a Saturday taping right after this, and we don't got time for that. But I believe this is going to go right into Sold Out. Of course, it's giving me like the longest load all stream. There we go. Drug test, yeah. Kiritawe talks well. Give him promo time. This is a rib. I'm not falling for this. Oro is pretty good in the ring. You should push him. Yes, thank you, Stan. And we got 2.8 million. That's not a lot of views for Clash. What was I going to say? Yeah, sold outs in 4 days. Why is Atlantis so mad? What is Atlantis mad about? Didn't I extend that TBS deal? All right, hold on. Sold outs in 4 days. That's going to have the finals for the bracket. So it's going to be Austin and Kobashi WCW title. And then the rest of the card is going to be a Saturday night branded show. So it's going to be Negro Casas defending the Cruiserweight title against Norman Smiley. It's going to be Steve Williams defending the U.S. title against Ron Simmons. Tenru will take on Rick Martel. That's the thing we just set up. That'll be official on the Saturday Go Home show. Owen Hart takes on Dustin Rhodes. Funk and Onita are maybe taking on Two Bad Dudes, or maybe they're doing like an open challenge, and fuck it, I don't know. Maybe the winner of Pero and Tatanka versus Vampiro and Mankind just faces them afterwards. Who can say? And then for the women's title, Cynthia Moreno takes on Debbie. Debbie's got to turn heel on this Go Home show. Let's see what's going on with Atlantis here. Why are you so mad? Why are you so angry? Oh, just the constant... Oh, he's one of these people that just doesn't like the... Oh, well, that's not good. Because it's not going to get better. Alright, well, we do what we do when we're in this situation, because money is fake. How do you feel about 300 grand, guy? Still irritated. Why he really doesn't like it. Alright, another 300. But I'm tapping out at that. That's... I think I did too many zeros. Hey, he's happy! Hey! No problem. Alright, and then... broadcast. I think... I swear to God we extended this deal, didn't we? Oh, we have an events deal with TBS. That's probably what it is. For the Clash shows. Yeah, we should extend that, I suppose. Last month you lost... Yeah, almost certainly, because we fired all those guys. We had to pay them, you know what I mean? Oh, also, I gave 50 million. No, actually, what it was, I gave $50 million to fucking New Japan and AAA. That's actually what it was. I I straight up gave them $50 million so they could still be in business. Anyway, extend deal for events. I mean, whatever, because 2 years, sure. Alright. Alright, actually, you know what? It's still a little early. Let's see. Are there any big tag teams I could go get? Maybe I should look at teams. No, this isn't the way to do that. Well, actually, I guess it is. If I did, like, search involving... No. No, this isn't the way to do this either. View all tag teams worldwide. This is what I want. This can't be all the tag teams in the world. This doesn't seem like nearly enough tag teams. Search. Any company, any worker, any type. Oh, minimum experience 80. That's what it is. I was going to say, this is not enough tag teams. Alright. Well, since we're at minimum experience 80, which is probably what I was going to look at anyway. Is there any tag team here that makes you go like, hell yeah? Not particularly. Oh, here he is. It's a good thing I stayed on a couple extra minutes longer to look for a tag team. Otherwise, we wouldn't have got Sad Nick in the chat. You should have just kept it the same day, Nick. We could get Al Snow and Billy Jack Haynes. What a team that'll be. We could get the Pitbulls. Are they over? Don't we have Anthony Durante in Smoky Mountain? Should we just go get Gary Wolf? We're good on the Bruise Brothers. Thanks. And the Headhunters. We already have the Headhunters. Office. Dev. Do we not? I could have sworn we had Anthony Durante. But I guess not. Bad news, Game 5 is Tuesday and Game 6 is Thursday. Can it be done by Game 5? Is that possible? Could there not be a Game 6? Did Anthony Durante fail the drug test? Is that why I swore we had Anthony Durante? Oh, maybe we hired him for ECW. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. What are you getting in matches, bro? What are the Pitbulls getting in matches? Oh, no, they're awful. 30 and 31. Alright, that ain't it. Alright, let's just do what we always do. Search for wrestler to hire. Has 50 pop in the United States and is a guy. Oh, Too Cold Scorpio. David Sammartino has 50 pop? What the fuck? I guess UWF has been pushing him this whole time. What a weird world we live in. Do you think Jacques Rougeau would pass a drug test? Do you think we could get the Quebecers? I have PCO. We could do the Quebecers. And we just have to pray that they have chemistry. Boy, there's so many people. There's so many good wrestlers here. Wow, they're unwilling or unable to negotiate with me. Oh, interesting. Oh, Road Warrior Animal is leaving. But Hawk isn't. Is there like an obvious person to do a new road? Oh, he doesn't even have pop. He's only got like 59 pop. PCO passed the drug test. We haven't tested him yet. We would have to test him once we called him up from Dev. Also, Jacques Rougeau has to pass the drug test, but I'm also not, you know. But that's the plan. I don't know if the Quebecers answer an open challenge, because I don't think that's... I think we have to stick with the shitty fucking Two Bad Dudes match. Or just don't do a tag title match, but that seems crazy. Especially since Funk and Onita are both good and over. But I do think the Quebecers will be a good addition to the tag team division. So I think we should steal Jacques Rougeau from ECW, because he shouldn't be at ECW anyway. That's fucking weird. 2-year contract, Jacques Rougeau. Alright. Well, that's going to do it. YouTube viewers, leave ideas for what to do with that tag title match at Sold Out. Because I got nothing. I've got the Young Pistols rebrand. That's what I've got. So, surely you guys have something better, right? Right? Anyway, we'll be back next week. I assume WCW will be on Tuesday. I assume we'll have back-to-back WCW streams. And as Nick just mentioned in the chat, I don't know in DNA. Apparently, there might be basketball both nights. Maybe we'll be able to do it on the weekend. Maybe we could do it on Monday? Question mark? I don't know. I'll have to talk to him off stream. But we'll squeeze it in somewhere. We'll try. We'll try our best. And if you're watching on YouTube, like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Come watch live Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 o'clock Eastern, twitch.tv/Warles. And that's it. Bye, everybody.